Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation. I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch, Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, I have slain, and it is a And why should I reveal? I performed the act, not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed. But all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here. That is all I will say now. Be gone. The curse now.
Hey Fencer, how's it going? Elder Ring. I always wondered what would happen if you actually like managed to just kill the dragon here, like outright, with sheer damage. Like, would you get a duelist Moonblade and everything? Or would you have to still kill him up in the Stellus Manus somewhere over there? Yeah, that's Volcano Manor, I think. Oh, we've been invaded by blue. What do I want to do? I want to go grab the loot over there. Explore the cemeteries back there. There's some good stuff back there. It's like the meteorite spell, and then there's there's blue. There's a hunter, blue hunter there. He's using the gut sword. Good choice. Gut sword is honestly really scary if you're also melee. Like, it's hard to get around. Like, it's hard fighting someone with gut sword if you're melee. Unless you also have like a colossal yourself, or if you have like a really fast weapon that you can dodge and then attack, dodge, attack. Because you're not trading with a gut sword. It's just not happening. Well, I'll let them fight, I guess. Oh, he left. Why? Maybe they were just doing the quest. Actually, I am level 60, so I guess a lot of invaders are just like normal players trying to do the Bari quest. First time I've seen a guy play with a bow only. I've tried to make bow only builds work for such a long time. They kind of did before the DLC, but now that we have the bone bow and also arrows soaring sting, as well as the rock heart. The rock heart gives flat 10% damage negation on everything. So that's like wearing armor almost. It's like really shitty armor. But like it's something, right? It's something other than nothing. And then the blue dancer charm, because we are under 8 points of equip load. So that's like completely min-maxed, as good as you're gonna get. And then we also have the dry leaf arts, which are just really good melee weapons. So I'm not actually pure archer, but it looks like it, right? I can switch over to my martial arts, and it looks like I'm not using anything, but I am using a weapon. It's just not a 3D weapon. Yeah, it's been really fun so far. This has been a pretty good build, and I tested it. I basically went all the way to the end game boss in the DLC with this build, so it does work. This is a viable PvE/PvP build. The only weakness is if someone like runs at me and is like super aggressive with the Anspur rapier. That that is kind of hard to deal with. But I did kill a guy using Anspur, and also another dude using the chainsaw glitch. So that was pretty funny. Oh shit! Ah! I was not expecting that. It scared the hell out of me, because I know there's an invader, but where? Oh. Oh shit! There's a third one. Oh, we have a hunter along the way. What's he using? Ooh, nice weapons. Very cool.
Hey!
I always really like the idea of these weapons, but
Hey!
like if only they did like bleed or something. I don't know. I just feel like holy damage is amazing. Pretty good though. The weapon art is really fun. Look at this invader's AFK. Either that or they're running all the way from the bottom of Carrier Manor up here. Ooh, there's a skill. Is that like Frozen Mist? Hoarfrost Stomp or something? I think it's Frozen Armament. Yeah. You want modern custom Elden Ring armor sets? Yeah, that'd be cool. Whoa. It's like playing a summoner build. I can play as a bow-wielding necromancer in Elden Ring. This is crazy. This is like Path of Exile customization, but in Elden Ring. Look at my two skeletal minions here. It's great. Oh, he's behind us.
Hey!
I'll let them fight the hunters. If the invader manages to get through both, I'll fight the invader. Do you know about the War of the Roses book made by Graham Turner? I don't know about the book. I've heard of War of Roses though. And I don't know a whole lot about the War of Roses. I think it's like a battle between several different houses of like the United Kingdom, but I guess before they were united. So Battle of the Kingdoms, I guess. Oh! their scythe. Grave Scythe is pretty good for helping people kill Moog. I don't have it on this guy yet. Oh my god, they're ganking him. Feels bad, man. But sometimes that's just what happens. Sometimes if you're an invader, you get ganked a lot of the time. Not really ganked, it's just outnumbered. Like being ganked is something else. I think a lot of people misuse the term gank. Like gank is just like, oh no, there's more than one, right? But no, gank is like something else. It's like a dedicated anti-invader setup with you and a couple of your friends on like TeamSpeak or something. Some amazing art. I always check in the Exanima armor suggestions. Like I have been keeping tabs on that. Some pretty cool stuff in there, that's for sure. I feel bad for killing wolves because I have 2 dogs. But I mean, they kind of need to go. They just like attack you automatically instead of running away like in real life. Have I seen the big armor dump? Probably. Probably. It is likely. Look at this guy go. Oh my god. It's crazy. His AI broken. Oh, that's not good. Outwitted by the input read. Crazy. Hey Silverboo, how's it going? Man, it feels bad. It really does feel bad shooting wolves in this game. Just not a fun time. But I want the loot over there, and they're not gonna give it to me peacefully. Especially when there's invaders around. Mid-color is Lily. I've never really used this before. I think it's only used for the mind control twig, right? I'm not sure if it's used for anything else. I wonder if I got the painting. I think I got the painting right. Maybe, possibly. There's supposed to be a dude here somewhere. I might not have gotten it. Sneak down, hidden path. Why do I look like that? This is what peak masculinity looks like. No, it's the new dragon form from the DLC. The DLC item that lets you transform into a dragon. Oh, smart. This is a smart Albinarch. Been invaded by 18. Brought to you by Pornhub. Oh, yeah. Someone's doing the quest. They want to see Moog kill him and get into the DLC. I think the chair is here, right? The chair should be around here somewhere. Well, yeah, like I said. Oh, there it is. I did get. I guess I did get the painting because the dude's here. This is the armor set, I think. It is, okay. Also a larval tier, that's useful. Must have missed that. Yeah, it's there's actually 3 transformations that you can get in the DLC. 2 of them are dragon, 1 of them is something else. Oh, hey there.
Hey!
Who's that? Okay, he's here to fight. He's here to fight, and he's not. This is a very common setup I've noticed. Like, I would say, like what? At least like 60% of the invaders I've fought is using like the Bloodhound's Fang, and then like a good 40% of them who are using the Bloodhound's Fang is they're using a what's it called? Blood Flame Blade. Spamming the ash. Dodge speed? Oh, I missed. Hey, is he lagging? Nah, connection's good. Just the animations look a bit wonky. First invasion of the day, a bit rusty. Where'd Jake go? Scare him a bit by holding the arrow. Okay, we'll have to fight the hunter, I guess. Watch out behind you, man. Oh, that's a good weapon. I always wanted to do a run with that weapon, but oh, oh my god, I'm almost dead. One more hit, Oh shit, there's PvE as well. It's a pretty good combo, honestly. Lead Flame Blade with the Bloodhound's curved sword. Where do these guys come from? Do they come in at night or something? I have knights coming in to help me. I feel like one of those really famous Twitch OnlyFans girls. I have knights coming in. Save the day. I kind of want to get the meteorite spell, and then I think that's pretty much everything here. Been invaded by Zerk. Ooh, there's a skull down there. What is this? Frost boluses.
Hey!
Does he look like Guts? I want to see. He kind of does. Maybe? Bonk Maiden Wendy.
Hey!
Let them fight. This is kind of fun. It's kind of like it's a little bit like Fight Clubs. Not really like Fight Clubs, to be honest, because the invader sometimes is outnumbered by 2 hunters. Yeah, I can see why Fight Clubs were so popular back in DS3. That weapon is really fun. One of my favorites. Oh, the Halo Scythe? Yeah. Shit. I tried it out. It's really good. But it's also a little bit slow. I think it'd be very good in PvE. Not sure about PvP. Could be good in PvP. I feel like Zerg's gonna win. Bonk Maiden has a colossal weapon, which is slower than the greatsword that Zerg was using. Yeah. Colossals are kinda... They're hard to get kills with in PvP. Greatsword is definitely the way to go if... What's that shiny thing over there? It's like a... Oh, is that like a rainbow stone?
Hey!
Okay, give him a bow. May the best one... Oh wait, there's another hunter on the way. Wow, that was really fast. We'll let him kill the other hunter, I guess. I do want to get in this Everjail eventually, though. I can't get in with the invader here. Might as well get some ruined fragments. They're good for crafting rainbow stones. I don't have the recipe yet, so that's with that lock-on camera angle.
Hey!
So yeah, the martial arts really help out here against like enemies that are resistant towards pierce. Oh shit! we got a mage. Oh my god! Ambush shard. I've never seen anyone use that against me before. I thought that was like some knight sorceries. Well, I guess that they are a knight sorceries, but well fought, Claire. Definitely not someone who PvPs regularly, but I mean, they tried, which is a good thing to do. Like, you gotta try. You gotta try to get good. The greatswords come out really fast. Yeah, like that. Sacred Blade does deceptively high amounts of damage if that hits me. Oh, smart, okay. So he does have poison boluses. Oh, he has regen too, okay. Play a little bit more aggressively. Regen. He's putting on his other talismans. He knows what's up. Alright, alright. I wonder if I can just like stand here and then wait to craft some more arrows. Maybe not. he's playing pretty passively too. Oh, he has a pet. Wait, is that after me? I guess it is. It wants to attack me. Pick it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He made me do it. Vader, he made me do it. Should we just... let's see if he can deal with the insane burst damage of a hail of harpoons. With a hail of harpoons. Oh, there's another hunter. Does he want to kill the other hunter? I kind of want to get in here though. Like, come on, we gotta get a hunter that knows how to PvP. No vigor moment. This guy actually leveled his vigor quite a lot. Oh, you mean? Sorry, I'm super late. The mage, yeah, the mage had like 0 mil vigor.
Hey.
Oh, we'll get back our arrows. We can craft some more. Oh. Wow. Parried the Sacred Blade. You don't usually see people parry in PvP. Check out the whip. Wow, that's actually really good. Because he doesn't have enough poise yet. He doesn't have the armor required for poising through whip attacks, I guess. He's heavier armor. It's hard to get heavier armor at this level. Does she not want to fight? Uh-oh. Lilith might die here. Oh, we got invaded again. The Requits.
Hey.
Ooh, this guy has. What is he wearing?
Hey.
Okay. What weapon is that? That is like a katana, but what katana? Is that the Moonveil? I would say it's a Moonveil. Because he's wearing the armor that would be good for Moonveil's Ash. Does he want to fight or is he just watching? Let's see what he does. Does he do the Ash? Maybe it's the Uchi Katana because the hilt looks kind of... No, I think it might just be the Uchi Katana. Yeah, it's just the Uchi Katana. Uh-oh, Lilith is dead. Whoa, I was scared that was like Moonveil for a second there, like I don't have the stamina to dodge yet. Well done. That's pretty good. Okay, this guy's using Starlight Shards now too. Oh my god. This guy is he's a professional PvPer, confirmed. Okay, I need to craft some stuff first. Ah! we having a no heal duel? Shouldn't get too far away. If he gets too far away, the tracking will hit him. Woo. Getting close here. Oh! Well fought. Look at my skin. Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I messed up in the beginning there. I got hit twice. So that's why we spent the time to customize the character to look like that. Yeah, let's go to the Everjail. I will keep going. What is this again? This is the gravity boss, right? Okay. It should be fine. What I have is fine for this. Reveal his true persona. Exactly. Exactly. Woo. Oh, that's not good. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I forgot that I had a secondary. I accidentally hit Q, which is my use item button. Like, what am I emoting for? Ah! Yeah, this bow is really good in PvE because, like, normally enemies just like they auto dodge like all the time. So it's finally good to be able to actually have a bow viable build. Fuck, I fell for that again. He does the little sweeping thing that gives insane amounts of forward momentum. Woo. Ah, shit. Man. I swear. I'm gonna die. Woo. Dodge towards it. Dodge towards it instead of dodge back away. And here he goes again. Input rate, you see? That's why, like, bow only builds are very hard to do before the tracking. Tracking bow and bow. Okay, where should we go now? We've completed this area. Oh, let's go do Rani's quest, I guess. because there's a lot of grace points down there that I can grab, and then it'll be fun to do. I feel like the open world nature of my PvP, it's a little bit too easy. I need to make it a little bit harder by putting myself in dungeons and stuff. Like bow builds out in the open are very, very strong in PvP. Oh yeah, talk to Raj here. He's over here.
Always good to see you safe. So, what do you need? I see. Well, you know, but if perhaps it's true. Forgive the blunt. How would you the location and the best way to know you've got one. Not only are you can you become while in her and determine. I realize that I know you've got what it.
Okay. We'll go back to Rani. Speak with Rani. Oh, we need to do Solovis's quest.
Oh, that would afford it. Very well.
we can
There's
go get
nothing. What's more, I am cute. I'll allow
Dung
it.
Eater.
And good.
Dung Eater Ash.
Good. Art thou will it left to go there.
All this dialogue.
Like thee, heed not.
done.
I'm sure thee. Ah, yes. Like thee, heed not. I'm sure.
Okay. Talk to all of the. We'll talk to the help. Can I make it? I can't. Nice.
I see. Yes, I don't know what since I asked. I come and pay should if it were up, but who? I come and pay should if it were up, but who?
Oh, you've a grand again. The carrion I together.
Together for Ronnie. Wait, how come Blythe isn't here? Did I get the carrion thingy? I hope I did. Carrion roll. Okay, that's good. That's all that matters from Blythe's quests. Just the carrion regal. We talk to Ronnie again, I think. I kind of want to get my character to level 90, so then, so like DLC stuff would be more of a thing. Because right now, like, there's not a lot of
I shall
co-op
soon, and it will be some time
this
before
low level
stalls
in the
still.
DLC, because most people are like level 100 plus
I shall, and it will be. I have high look.
for the DLC. Which kind of sucks because I like lower levels. The damage isn't as high, so PvP is slower. It's more balanced at lower levels. The higher level you go, the more one shots there are, and it just gets very tiresome. There's not enough breathing room with the HP. Let's go walk there. How about let's go walk to we'll walk all the way back there instead of teleporting. And then we'll have PvP on while we walk there. Oh shit, these guys are alive again. Forgot about that. They respawn. No! Go away, I don't want to kill you. Oh yeah, I should go talk to fuckface over here. Philibus. Alright, see you later, Fencer. Take care.
Well, did you not read? Perhaps. I'd like you to find even you. Good. Now I shall have...
Oh, you know what? I should probably...
I expect...
I should go do the Dung Eater's quest. Let's go do that first. Just so we get the magic scorpion talisman. So let's go... Instead of walking all the way south through Limgrave and stuff like that, we'll walk north to the Dectus Lift and then go up. We might actually do that mini dungeon. Kill the magma worm. Let's go do that instead. We'll pop down this way. I think there's a few pots here that I can pick up actually. So it is very worthwhile coming down here. Dive into gravity. Let's get either fists. Ah! I'm stuck. You're trapped. Wow, there's a lot of them here. Like slaughtering their entire village. Jarred genocide. Ritual pot? Crackpot. Elden Dawnforge. Should have been named Elden Dawnmaker. Down this way, I think. I hardly ever go back here. I really should explore this place more. There's the Sword of Night and Flame as well. It would be cool to make a build for that. I think there's a dude who one-shot me with this Sword of Night and Flame before. Ah! So you can pump out some pretty good numbers on this Sword of Night and Flame. Can I actually get the sword from here? Possibly? Maybe? I feel like I can't. Like, oh, they're there, down there. We can watch in on the fight. Let's make sure we got everything up here. We did. Well fought hunters, well fought. I'm gonna get a lot of these for calling finger remedies. Yeah, there's no way I'm jumping down that way. I'll get it next time. It's not like I actually need it. Just kind of want it. Just want to have it. And this way. What is this again? Carrying grandeur. Nice. Nothing up here, I don't think. Oh, let's drop down. Drop down, and then we're gonna head north. Ooh, loot. Somber 2. Can I sprint out of here fast enough before I get locked inside due to invader? Let's see. It'd be fun to see if that's the case. Because it'd be very hard. Oh no, I can't get out now. I'm trapped in here. I think, right? No? Okay. Well, I might as well get Hoarfrost Stomp then. We can get it here, I think. Invaded by Gojo. Is that a JoJo reference? Fun fact, I've never watched JoJo before. So there's a period in time where everyone was like saying, is that a JoJo reference? And I don't even know like what JoJo is. So I know it's an anime. Like everyone was like saying that. Everyone and their mothers and their grandmothers were saying, is that a JoJo reference? I'd be like, maybe? Is it? Is it a JoJo reference? Volcano pot maybe? Let's go try to press that here. Where is it? It's coming around again, I guess. I didn't see the path. I think it's coming around again. Yay! I think that's everything here. Again, when we have a traveler from the Lord of the Rings. Is AFK. Hey. Cool armor though. Is that invader also AFK? It'd be funny if the invader was also AFK, so we just had 2 AFK dudes in my world. Invaded by Bob. Okay. We have a Joe and a Bob. No! Come back here. Oh shoot. Area 1 jumped off a cliff, maybe? Or is backstabbed? I don't know. Area 1's dead now. We got 2 invaders. I'm gonna start running. They'll never catch me. Oh no!
Hey!
What is that? I don't know what that is. It's time to run. Give him the. Let him go on a crazed dragon goose chase. You know what? Hey. I'll do.
Hey!
I have rope-bedded pots. If they get too close, I'll just poop on them. You know, if I poop, I'll be lighter, so I can like run faster. They're gonna have to run faster to keep up with me. Oh man, I ran so fast I don't even see them anymore. Okay, we need to go down here, and then up and around to the Dectus lift. Or we can go, let's go take the long route. I actually haven't done that yet. So we'll go take the long route. Can I get around from here without breaking the thing? Oh, yeah, I can, okay. They'll never catch me. They aren't gonna catch me with that RPG walk. Look at that parkour skills, man. Naked dragon parkour skills. Is that a grace down here? I thought, no, the grace. I thought I saw like the grace tendrils. Oh, I don't know if I can go in the tunnel if there's like invaders active. Yeah, that area might be blocked off until like they're both gone from this world. But we'll try. Try to get there, and then we'll fight in the cavern here, the valley. No hunters yet. How come there's no hunters yet? Should be hunters by now. Hold on. Let me go replace this with the I do need that, yeah. I do need that if I'm gonna be dropping poo-poo on their heads. Otherwise they'll get instant poison because it causes 200 poison buildup, but I think I only have 189 or something. So it poisons me on one hit, sadly. What? Just keep running, just keep running. Oh, someone got poisoned. Did they? No. Is that what is that he holding? He's holding a bow, okay. I thought that was the Ansper. It scared me for a second. He actually hit me, but I did no damage. What? There's like a arrow graphic in my leg. It didn't hit me. That's so weird. There's another one too. We'll go this way. Oh, he has the bone bow. He has the bone bow. He's like, no, I need this. This stupid host keeps running. How dare he keep running? How dare he? Keeps running. Am I gonna die from the same weapon? I can't drop poop pops now because my poop buildup is too high. They're fighting each other. Ah. Where's the hunter? I gotta get to the hunter. Ah. I'm gonna poison Gojo before I get poisoned because I have higher immunity. Oh, he's fat rolling. Okay, hunter's behind that way, so let's go this way. Yes, get my shield. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Oh no! Ah, it's gonna drop some poop loads there. Ah! This got hurt. Oh no! Your friend is dead. Your friend is dead. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Some gen going. Oh no, Hunter's gonna die. Oh! It's fine, it's fine. Thank you for your sacrifice, man. I'm sorry I couldn't help. Oh, poop on him. Poop poop. Oh no! He's angry! Heal. Whoa. The range on that thing. How much roll can catch potential? That is roll catch city, man. Oh my god, that thing roll catches like a motherfucker. Oh, we can't let him win. We can't let him win. We're not gonna let this hardcore PvPer win. Gonna try to cleanse. Not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let him cleanse. Where'd he go? He jumped off. No, he's hiding. He's hiding. Can trade into the arrows. Get some regen going. Because that's what he's also gonna do. Bob. Bob. Stop using the rocks, Bob. The rocks are for cowards. Oh well, let him put the hunter. Oh my god, he's hiding behind the PvE. So rude. We got another invader. Okay, time to pull out the big weapons here. Will this hit? Oh no, too far. Oh, I got him with Rot though. I got one of them. Nice. Oh, he severed. Well, GG. GG. Time to die to the PvE. This guy's tough. I don't think I'm making those dodges. I think the elevation is making his swings miss. Like, he should have hit me those 2 times. Lavina. Do I have enough? Oh, I don't have any more rot pots. Oh no. Let's restock. I do need to get down there. What time is it actually? I actually kind of need to, hold on. I gotta get to work. It's already been an hour.
Hey!
Alright, last fight, and then I gotta go.
Hey!
Can't play Elden Ring all day, unfortunately. Oh, you know what I want to try Poison Flower Blooms twice. Because I heard like you can like do massive damage by popping the poison. Oh. Like pop at the right angle then. There we go. Look at that damage, holy shit. That's crazy. Man, it feels so weird playing against a normal player now. It's just a dude invading. It's not like an actual PvPer. Like that Bob guy, that dude was that guy just spends all day invading, you can tell. Also been better actually. If you ever see, by the way, for anyone watching, if you ever see someone use the build I'm using, take out a rapier and just chase him down. That's the best way to end the fight fast. If you don't want to put up with this kind of bullshit. Especially the Ansper rapier. Bleed infused or poison infused Ansper. Or both. You can actually have tri-elements. Price tag is really Oh no, don't give up. Oh well. Well fought, living. Alright, I gotta get to work. Gotta wait for the multiplayer. Alright, I'm gonna shut up and get some work done now.
There is, or there should be, a very obvious place to drop off to the left. And there should be a route. Ah, there we go. lucky that I avoided that. Massive amount of damage just there. That's not it. None of this is fake. It did say drop to the left, didn't it? I'm 90% sure it said. Yes, thank you for reminding me there's a giant enemy above me spitting rocks at me. I'm glad I know that now. I will try and get to it in time to kill it. Hey, it could even be this. It was that! Oh, brilliant. Nothing else even matters. What is doing that, though? Oh, I hate it so much. So, there's a boss one of these, isn't there? The natural born of the void. That thing up there, just kind of hanging out. I hate it. It makes me sad. Yeah. There's two, because there's the natural born and there's the other one. Not natural born. I'm gonna go away from this place now. This place makes me sad. It's not sparking joy. Alright, so if I were to change this to that. Okay, so our equip load goes from 67 to 78. That does greatly raise the equip load. And now if I replace that with swords, I'm on light load currently. Armor takes it to medium. Legs take it to medium. God, gloves take it to heavy. Damn, man. Okay, gloves taking it to heavy. And helmet. And we're still heavy. Need to level up endurance once. One or two more. One or two more. I do need to level these swords up first of all, and I can actually leave here. I'm not taking on the guys yet though. Why do I need gloves? Because they look cool and it's important. If I take them off, it still stays on heavy, to be fair. I do want to know how much damage these swords do without any buffing. That's not bad. Okay, for saying these swords have had literally no buffing at all, that's not the worst damage. God damn, they even stagger pretty well. Yeah, this is not bad. Now, this is not Big Bonk anymore. What this is Oleg percent. We are cosplaying as Banished Knight Oleg. And in the boss fights, we are summoning Oleg, and he is helping us. Because that's the cheese, and this is the thrust. Are we starting a new timer? No, it's all been this time. It's all been this time. Intelligence, up. Now, we could go to Liendel and get the Erd Tree's favor. What gives me the next talisman charm? Is it killing Radahn? There's one more talisman slot. What's the build? The build is perfect. Don't question the build. Godfrey. Godfrey? Oh, that's the one in... Yeah, the one in Liendel. Oh, we can get to Godfrey. That's fine. We can kill him. However, if I remember correctly, where do I get the golden scarab? Because I'm going to need the golden scarab to farm some runes to increase these swords. The golden scarab is in a tunnel near, kind of like here. Oleg could probably kill. How do we time the run? I'm just counting it down in my own head. Golden scarab. Because the golden scarab increases the amount of runes we get from killing anything. So if I can get the golden scarab, then we can halve the amount of time it's going to take. It's the abandoned cave. That was it. The abandoned cave is... It's actually interestingly placed. The abandoned cave is like there. It's not that. Okay, cool. You've got to actually approach it from a weird direction, though. I think you've got to approach it from one of these directions to get to it. Yeah, east of the smouldering wall site. Approach from the west and cross the canyon. That was it. We approach from the west and we cross the canyon. I've got this, guys. To be fair, we can just keep using these until we can afford to level up. And if I take that and that off, we go back to medium. So we still look a bit like the knight, which is good. You get there from the west by jumping... Yes, I remember that bit. So we're going to, first of all, there. Number 4. Aim for number 4, first of all. Follow this around. Yeah, just follow the road around, to be honest. Go to the Finger Maiden and take a left along the wall. Will do. Look at the amount of enemies there. Good lord. I'm going to kill Moog soon as well. Because I feel that I can. I feel I'm that good now. I've got to that kind of level. And then we can get Golden Vow, because we still haven't got Golden Vow, and Golden Vow will make Oleg better. And anything for Oleg. Anything for good old Oleg. Oh no, this cave is the rock cave, isn't it? Oh, I forgot about that. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to survive Scarlet Rock. That's a problem. Like, legitimately a problem. Okay. Yeah. Am I joining Volcano Manor? No, I actually don't need the Rivers of Blood. I am... in trouble. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to be getting the Oleg cosplay. And then just kind of Oleg and Broleg on their fantastic adventure together. I think there's a side of grace around here, because this is the smouldering wall. Nope, guess I'm wrong. Okay, so where I need to be is... there. Just a quick double check. You have to jump down, don't you, to get to it? Ah, I see where it is. Yes, this is like a hidden cave you have to get to. You have to fall down here. And then take that bit to there. Yeah, got it. I know what I'm doing. Probably. I mean, if you're watching this stream, you assume I know what I'm doing. Watch this. This is how you Elden Ring. Oh yeah. Here we go. This cave. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this cave is the cave that's absolutely chock full of scarlet rot. And the only way to kind of avoid it is to run along the edge like this and hope. And you have to actually stand and wait for a while for it to calm down, don't you? Okay. We could be here a while. I'm not watching this to learn Elden Ring. Well, you should be. Everything I'm doing right now is perfect. You can use soap. Really? Is that what soap does? Don't lie to me. Removes filth. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this. Nope, nope, don't backstep. Backstep by accident into the scarlet rot. And then we're safe. We're totally safe. It's fine. Now we just wait for a bit. Showing off the speedrun strats. There are a couple of enemies down here. But if I remember correctly, you can actually avoid most of them by jumping that way. Because there's one of them. Cool. Okay, so there's one down. There's a rat here. And then there's a mushroom boy over there that casts a poison spell. Yeah, I can remember this cave because I did this cave on PlayStation recently. Yes, I know what I'm doing. You keep saying speed run, but I see neither speed nor run. That's the true essence of this speed run. It's not about going fast, it's about... What I'm doing is manipulating the very essence of the game, the very core of RNG itself, to manipulate the game. Now, let's just hope that Oleg can help. Okay, when I say Oleg is good, that's what I mean. That wasn't even me. We got the scarab first try because of goddamn Oleg. When is Oleg streaming? I'm just carrying him from place to place, man. It's Oleg's world. We're just living in it. But what does the golden scarab do, I hear you all say? How balanced are we at the moment? We are perfectly balanced. Can Oleg solo a boss? Let's find out. Let's stick him by a boss and actually genuinely find out. What about the Beast Man of Farum Azula? He's down here somewhere, isn't he? Where's the Beast Man? You know, this dude here. Yeah, they're like the Gatefront style thing. Or the Forlorn Hound Everjail. We've not been there. I don't think I've fought that guy. Let's stick him on the Castle Morn boss, see if he can do that. I don't think he can. I really don't think this dude could do this. But let's find out. Let's level up first of all, just once. In terms of the build, which game do you prefer? I find them both really fun. Like, really fun. Oh good, we can increase faith. Oh, we can't. We don't have enough yet. Unless I use a rune. Can we increase faith now? Let's have a quick check. Level up. No, still need some more. Okay. Let's see how much damage we can do here. What we need to do now is grind to get the smithing stones to level up the swords, and then we can pretty much start just cosplaying Oleg. That's a full-on Oleg cosplay. Let's use you so you go down. Is this the place that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it's over there, isn't it? And you fight like an enemy. Is it the Leonin Mistborn? I want to say that's his name. Leonin. Let's just see what happens. Just out of curiosity, if we just kind of stand back and defend a lot here. I've got to kill the first dude so Oleg knows what to do. If these guys are bad, Oleg, go for it. Keep going, dude. Don't stop on my account. He's just... This is why I'm wearing his armor. I'm cosplaying as him. Okay, he can just wreck these regular dudes. There's a pumpkin knight over here. I wonder if he can kill that as well. Oleg, dogs. God, I love you so much. He is perfect. Never change. Alright, can he kill the pumpkin dude? That'd be an interesting question. Let's find out. As soon as the pumpkin dude swings at me. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. No, it's... Oh, okay. Oleg got knocked down then. Oh, no, he's fine. He's being stunned a bit, but... in general, the damage he's doing is just... yeah, he's fine. He's being double teamed. And he's still coming out on top. He is a beast. And we haven't even got Golden Vow, which powers him up. We can make him more powerful. This is his weaker form. There is a more powerful version of Oleg out there. And we're going to get it. More powerful. Yeah, this is like basic version. This is level 1. Well, it's level 10, but it's the basic version of level 10. This is what I mean when I say it's Oleg's world, man. We're just living in it. He's mainly distracting enemies. His main purpose is distraction. Ooh, I didn't realize you could fall off the edge there. That could have been very bad. He probably won't be able to solo a boss. Not without quite a bit of buff. But we can try. You say he will. Some of you are fully on board the Oleg train. He's got limitations. Yeah, he's definitely got limitations. Visa, good evening to you. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Faith. Oh my god, I'm like 100 runes shy. There we go. Use a tiny rune. That'll work. Chat is mostly Oleg pilled now. We love him. He is perfect. Only a few more levels until we can get 18 endurance. Wow. But we're all excited for that to happen. Good thing I jumped, because I totally forgot there was a gap there. Hi. Yep, awesome. Please help me, I'm of noble blood. No, you shouldn't get yourself out of that, you're rich enough. This is what happens when everyone just falls asleep on duty. Damn. Literal blob of blood. That's the enemy. Just a bit of blood. Could Oleg solo a Crucible Knight? Probably not. But we can try. Let's see what would happen. Drop down onto here. And there's a boss over here. I think this is an optional boss. The Mist-Begotten Leonin. I think it's an optional boss. Can't quite remember. Ladders are for cowards. A tarnished golden sunflower. I don't know what that does. We're just going to keep jumping this way. This is how Oleg would do it. Beautiful stuff. Can we survive the drop here? Because this is basically a platforming game now. I've played Mario. I can platform. Oh, lots of rats. Oh god. Let's just roll out of there. I do not want to be taking on all those rats. I Is there a site of grace around here somewhere? Oh, there we go. Alright, we're safe again. Why am I suddenly playing Super Mario? Elden Ring is a lot of things to a lot of people. It's actually heavily modded Nintendogs. It's just very good graphical. The poise on this armor set is terrible, which means that Oleg's poise comes entirely from him and not from the armor he wears. Now, we could obviously drop down the ladder just there, or, bear with me, we just jump this way and get to the boss a bit earlier. He has inner poise. That's what he has. Okay. Now, the Mistbegotten Leonin is not an easy boss. Go on, Oleg. Show me what you can do. I need you to help me soon, mate. Pretty soon. Okay, yeah. He gets knocked back often, but my god does he get up again. Okay, so he lost like, what, 10% of his health and soloed. I can't even use that sword, man. That's not my sword legally. Legally, that's Oleg's sword. He's just a Beyblade, isn't he? We just let him rip. That's what we do. Alright. I was just doing that to test if he could kill a boss. The answer is yes, he can. Ooh, I should probably put the special magical ability to use by buying some arrows and then shooting the big bird. He gets knocked down, but he does get up again. You ain't never gonna keep him down. Because he gets knocked down, but he gets up again.
Well, you're back.
Try the Crucible Knight. Nah, he won't be that. Alright, Carla, give me some arrows, my friend. Arrow. Give me like, I don't know, 100 or something? Yeah, that's fine.
Goodbye.
Then, we equip... Ooh. Instead of raising equipment load, put on that. Take that off to make sure we're on medium load. Put on the bow. Interesting. Let's go with the longbow. Don't laugh. Right now, this is actually the best we can afford to wear, weight-wise. This is it. You can tell it's late at night because there is a full moon. It's gonna get a bit cheeky. Alright. Wrong button. That's... Why am I firing? Oh, I haven't equipped the good ones. Okay, cool. Let me just... So you die, and because I've... What? It didn't die. It knew to not charge. You lied to me. Let's put on the regular arrows. You gotta run back. Okay, hang on. I'm good at this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So it now drops how many runes? 13,000 for a single hit. That's incredible. And these things now drop 2,400 each. So... And I wouldn't normally survive that. I think I only survived that because the fact that I'm wearing this armor. Alright. 25% more souls. This is good. The power of levels. How did you survive that with no pants? It's just who I am. That... Yes! Good old tree. Now the only reason I'm doing this is to level up my swords. Once my 2 great swords are as good as they can be with the bell bearings we have unlocked, then I will actually return to playing the game. I just don't want to be playing with the swords not at maximum power. That's the only reason. I'm not going to cheese levels. I'm going to go for swords. Because we could be here for a while cheesing levels, but I ain't feeling that. Which great swords are we talking about? The Banished Knight's great swords. The ones that Ole uses. Oof. It's dangerous. Because everything we do is about being a little more like Oleg. Part of me feels sorry for these guys, and part of me just doesn't. There we go. Yeah, everyone's got to visit the ATM once in a while. We're just making a little withdrawal. Just a little withdrawal. These guys drop 2,500 runes every time. That's... And if you see them with glowing eyes, they drop even more. If you've played Elden Ring, you have slaughtered. Wear your golden scarab. I am doing. See? There we go. Golden scarab. Increases the runes obtained and defeated. Can you farm there forever? Yes. Every time you sleep, they will respawn. Which means provided you kill the bird and then every one of these, it's about 50 to 60,000 runes in a few minutes. It's an extremely powerful farming area. I mean, look, we're on 81,000 already. The bird is the better farm, but yeah, we kill the bird as well. Like, it's the bird and all the rest. Let's go and make these swords better, shall we? Farmer, a man of your stats. That's a peaceful life. Do I use regular runes? Don't laugh at the armor. The armor's perfect.
Well,
let's have a quick check.
I took you no matter it's out, you're up.
Strengthen. Okay, they use regular smithing stones. That's good. Regular smithing stones is what we need. Any tips on exercising and getting healthier? You tend to do in life whatever is easiest. For example, if I walk downstairs and there's a cream egg on the side of the table, it's easiest for me to eat it, even if I know there's healthy food in the pantry. But if I hide the cream eggs in the back of the pantry, and I go downstairs and I put the healthy food, I hide the cream eggs in the pantry, put the healthy food on the side, the easiest thing for me to do is eat the healthy food. One of the best ways to live a healthier lifestyle is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. So, if you know that you want to eat a certain food in the morning for breakfast, prepare it the night before. Put it in a place where you're going to walk past it and see it. If you know that you want to wear certain clothes the next day, get those clothes out the night before and put them in a place that you're going to have to walk past and see them. And then you will just immediately do that. You need to set your environment up to be the easiest environment to exist in, so you can actually tap into the power of being lazy. Honestly, man, power of being lazy. That's what I do. I'm not always super motivated. What I often am is finding a way to put the lifestyle that I want in the easiest to access place. 23. 22. That's the best way to do it. Meal preparation is super useful. Because when you're hungry, instead of going, oh, I'm going to get a takeaway, oh, I'm going to bag of crisps, oh, I'm just going to eat some chocolate, you say, well, actually, no, I've prepared this meal specifically for this moment, I'm going to go and use this. It's the easiest thing to do it. Are we going to make the swords cold too? I'm not sure. We'll have a check. I'm not going to have enough rooms to do this all in one go. Now I'll need a bit more farming. Okay, no I don't. Right, Smithing Stone 5 is what I need now, and that's dropped by the bell bearing that's in the mountaintop of the giants. Do we take the cold off the balls and put it onto the swords? I think the answer is yes, we do. We could put the blood, actually, on the sword. The blood could be really good. Blood on one of them. And possibly even cold on another. Yeah. Because you know why? That's what Oleg would want. Then we should actually be doing, yeah, Blood Greatsword, Blood Loss build up. That for the other one, Cold build up. Can I equip? I can't equip those yet. It's a real shame. Hang on, yes I can. If I put on the Arsenal Charm, I can put you on and still remain medium. Everything else makes it a heavy load, though. Everything. Right, I need one more. Take you off. Can I put... I need the helmet on without being a heavy load. Okay. Okay, cool. This is fine. For the time being, this is good. We are Oleg. And now begins our journey as Oleg. Let's see. Oleg and his gallant brother Sir Robin. I hate it, but yeah. Yeah. That's what we're doing right now. We are being Oleg and Sir Robin. In fact, hang on, if we get the next talisman slot, we might be able to use the Erd Tree's favor, which gets us the ability to lower the equip load even more. And if we lower the equip load even more, then we can probably full Oleg this. Bravely stood back and watched. That's what we do. That's who we are. We are just the curdling cheese. Oleg is the mature one. I remember this. I remember this bit. Oh damn, okay. I see why he likes these swords. The bulge. The bulge is being protected, without a doubt. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Liendel. Royal capital. But don't go straight down there, because you'll die. Instead, go this way. Oh, this used to be one of my farming spots, because you can kill the angry tutors. You'll see what I mean in a second. First of all, goddamn, just look at this game. This game is insane. These things. Angry toots. Use their angry snowman abilities. See? There's the little toot. In fact, there's something here that I want to show you that the moment I saw this in the game... Oh, I got the horn. Nice. That's actually quite a rare drop. Cool. The rarest drop is the great horn from this dude, though. When I saw this in the game, that's when Elden Ring to me went from being, you know, just a game to something really, really magical. You can jump down to here. Now, in almost any other game, the background would be just that, a background. Even in like Dark Souls 1, 2 or 3, that would be a background. But this is actually all the rendered level. You can run all the way through here. There are enemies, there are items, there are secrets. The entire capital is loaded in as a level. And there are multiple floors because there's also the sewers down below. This game is insane. It's incredible, but it's insane. The problem is that the enemies over here are also really tough. Yeah, you know what? It is very difficult to spoil this game because there is just so much of this game. You could finish the game 5 times over and still not have seen everything. That's totally possible. You could finish the game 10 times over and still have a moment. Oh, by the way, that dragon up there, that's part of the scenery. We need to climb that later. You could finish this game 10 times over. Still have moments of going, oh wow, I didn't know that. And I find that utterly insane. Just from a game design point of view. It's so big. A black bow could be good. I need a Sight of Grace. Because I cannot summon. And that vastly reduces my power. I know there's something behind me. So, Liendel is also the home of the Lightning Knights, which are a problem. Oh! What's this? This looks safe. Oh, nice. Stone sword key. Good. Got to actually focus on this for a second. Because there's a lot of these guys. A single jump attack will kill them. These swords aren't doing badly. I'm starting to see what Oleg's on about. Oh, a ladder. That's, I didn't know that was there. One of the only problems with this level is Liendel. If you've played the game, you'll know. Liendel is huge. And it's very easy to get lost. Like, remarkably so. In this part of the game. Oh, goddamn, that's... I've skipped a huge chunk of this. I did not realize we were here already. Hang on, this means I can get to Moog. Because I happen to know how to get to Moog from here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you do this. You come out of here, run down the edge, away from the enemies, jump over here, jump down the well, which gets us to the subterranean shunning grounds, and then from here, we should be able to get to the Moog sewer. This entire area, by the way, is optional. You can just run through Liendel, get to the boss, and then carry on. None of... I'd say probably about a good 90% of what I've done so far is optional. Yeah, this is like Diet Moog. Gentle Moog. That's what this is. The problem with the subterranean shunning grounds is they are remarkably high level. And they are a goddamn maze. New weapons, indeed. We are cosplaying as Oleg. For he is the true knight, the true hero of this story. The enemies back here are incredibly tough, so I want to activate this site of grace fast. What ending are we going to play for? Don't know. Haven't thought about it. Just so you know what kind of enemies we're actually taking on down here. Let's see what would happen if we fight this guy. So close. So close. I got greedy. I got greedy. Could Oleg 1v1 him? Yes, he could. Because he's better than me. This is a good training spot. Because the enemy's attacks here are relatively slow. Which means that you can kind of check the damage that you end up doing. Right, now we've got to get to Moog. Fastest way to get to Moog. I've played this level a lot. This was one of the bits I was okay at. And I remember it being a bloody maze. Now there's some plants back here. Thanks, plant. Just got angrily ejaculated on by a plant. That's not a way to go. No man should die that way. Don't say what, Kiwi. You know exactly what I just said. Oh my god, it's the fingers. Sorry, I remember what's down here. Can you see those little fingertips poking out the ground just there? Watch. I hate these enemies. They're so goddamn annoying. Okay, it's locked. Cool. Oh, I hate the giant hands. Giant hands are some of the worst enemies. I mean, the enemy design is horrific. When you're not expecting them and you walk over and it just grabs you from underneath. Oh, man. Oh, that's Dung Eater, isn't it? Moog's the other way. Right. Okay, so that is the loathsome Dung Eater. Whereas Moog... Is Moog the one where you have to go through the pipe? Yeah, like you go... There's a pipe here that you can go through. Yes. That's the one. Moog's this way. There's a hole here somewhere that I'm going to try not to fall down. Look! Slugs! Don't... God damn it, slug! I hate this game. This game is terrible. This game is unfair. We will not be spreading the news that I was killed by a rat. That did not happen. Elden Ring. Was it any good? No. Now there should be another site of grace. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you have to actually jump down the first one? Or do you jump over it and get to the second bit? Because I cannot for the life of me remember. This place is a maze. Literally a maze. You guys will have to tell me kind of which way that I'm meant to be going here. Because I always get lost. Think I'm going the right way? Why are we in the sewers? Because down here there is a boss. And if I kill that boss, I get another talisman slot. Which is a very powerful thing to have. So I want that. My sound's a bit low. That's fine. I can improve that by turning the game down. And then you can just turn the entire thing up. There we go. Problem solved. Yeah, there's a Royal Revenant down here as well. Don't know if you guys remember that, but there's a massive Revenant enemy. And we can't summon Oleg. That's fine. It's only 1,000 souls. I can survive. A Royal Revenant, by the way, is the thing that the game starts with. Yeah, we don't like those. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Is it a regular Revenant? It's a grafted thing the game starts with, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay, cool. Healing near them with a spell. Does that work? The game is a grafted scion. That's the one. We need to get to Moog. I'm in the worst place. I just need to kill Moog. If I can kill Moog, I'll be happy. But I've got to get to Moog first. And I cannot for the life of me remember how to do that. Think I go this way? Do you fall down the second? Oh. Well, we have, so I'm assuming the answer is yes. Nothing... Oh, for fuck's sake, we're in the same place. Okay, this is... God, I'm just going to leave. I don't need to be here. Okay, cool. Oh, God, leave me alone. Go back from whence you came. I hate this sorority place. It makes me sad. Maybe we go this way. Oh, good. Slugs. It's because I'm not wearing a helmet. If I had a helmet on, this would be much easier. Ah, I remember this dude. He drops an Omen Killer, which is a really good, great sword. We're not going to use it, but it is a good sword. It's almost a shame that I can't summon Oleg here. This entire build was built around him, and I can't use it. Is this the right way to get to Moog? Or is Moog this way? Okay, so that was the right way. It's not this way. Because I've got a feeling it's this way. Past the imps and stuff. It's not down the ladder. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to go this way anyway. This build is... Wait until my father hears about this. The build. I'm the Draco Malfoy of Elden Ring. My father will be told what you've done. My dad can beat up your dad. That's what this build is.
Anything?
Alright, Moog. Why don't I show you my dad? And then you show me yours, and then we'll have them fight. So, to reach Moog, turn right.
Have a safe.
Go this way. Jump over the first hole. Jump over the second hole. Do we go left? No, that's just... Let me put a torch on. Moog's dad is Godfrey. Well, fine. Fine, we'll get to Godfrey. And then we'll see what my guys think of their guys. Okay, so we're on... You know, one of the cool things about this is, yeah, the charged R2 is a slam, which means I can actually have quite a bit of control over where I'm going to. You went the right way. Climb the final ladder and unlock the shortcut. Oh, do you mean this guy? So if I can just speed climb the ladder faster than he can hit me, I can unlock this door, which is a shortcut back to... Yeah, okay, that's a shortcut back to the side of Grace. No, it's not. This is a different way. And now he... Okay, we've committed. We've committed. What if I would have fallen down here? What if we were to fall deeper into the sewers? It's okay. We can save this. I'm sure good things are just around the corner. Good things like string and a warming stone. This way's probably safe. Apart from the flower. This way's fine. It's not always what you want, but sometimes it's what you need, you know? Like, you don't want it to rain, but how else would a flower grow? Those flowers shouldn't grow. They... Is this the earlier part of the level? This can't be the earlier part of the level. No, this is definitely new. We've not been this way before. Yeah, basilisks! That means we've not been this way before. Different enemies. Sign of new places. This is good. Just stay away from their, you know, madness spewing faces. Cool. Anyone remember how difficult basilisks in Dark Souls 1 were? Remember when you died to a basilisk and you would permanently lose some stats until you went to the church and prayed the death smoke? Oh man. Remember that. Also, random fact, the eyes that you think are the eyes on their head are not actually their eyes. They are poison sacs. Their eyes are slightly smaller and below them. It's a very well designed enemy. That's not Moog. That's another omen killer dude. And I don't have a summon. I need to go up that ladder. Can I just... Nope. No, I can't just. Come on then, send your stupid attacks at me. Go. I fear no man. And now we can unlock the shortcut back. Never in any doubt. Because this is the shortcut back to the site of Grace. I fear no man, but I am no man. He can't climb. He can't climb ladders, he's not that smart. I can try and kill him now. Oh god, he can climb ladders. I did not realize he could do that. Okay. Whew, that legitimately scared me. Holy hell. When that sword came out of nowhere, that was a jump scare. That was a straight up jump scare. Whew, okay. Not gonna lie, that was a little bit scary. Okay. They fly now? They climb now. Let's pick some stuff up. Golden centipede. Another good old bit of glass sharding. Deep white cured meat. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was scary. I thought it was his tongue. No, thankfully it was his sword. Cheers to the advice on getting healthier. Loving all the content. You are welcome. Hopefully it was useful to you. I do want to make another YouTube channel about health, about fitness. Because the truth is, not everyone's got every answer. But if you can take one or two small bits that end up being beneficial to you, that can make a big difference. Right, I need to get to Moog now. Now, I remember Moog being an absolute frickin' maze down here. I think I remember it being this way. Because you need to jump into the tunnel. I'd either go with Josh Strife Gains or Josh Strife Ways, as in whey protein. I am quite liking these swords though. I've got to admit, these swords are pretty swell. Like, I've not seen anything from these swords I don't like yet. Right, we've got to get in there. Beautiful stuff. There's only one way you can go in this tunnel. And this should take us to the Moog boss. Eventually. I think Cal's okay. Haven't spoken to him in a while, but I think he's doing okay. Hope he's doing okay. Ooh, there we go. Didn't realise there was a giant rat in the tunnel. This place is a frickin' maze. Really hope I don't die before I... Maybe you need to drop down here. This might be... This is the only exit I can kind of see, so... We're gonna... Oh my god, why? Why would you drop me down in front of a guy that can backstab me? I hate everything about that design. Oh, hang on, shortcut door. Excellent. Shortcut door. I dislike this. It feels like a waste sometimes, drinking a potion when you've only got a little bit of health gone, but seeing as a little bit of health to me is like a lot of health. Oh, I am sorry, giant pot. I am sorry, young potlings. You did nothing wrong. Now we take the elevator down even deeper, and I will remind everyone this entire area is optional. This game is too big. This game is massive. When the level designer was just not told to stop. The level designer just did not understand that you can stop designing level. And he went, I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to keep going. Alright. I'm about 1,500 shy, so... that'll do it. He forgot the off switch. He just kept going. And the DLC is as big as another game. The DLC is huge. Everything is now 17. Every stat is balanced. And we are about to start the Moog fight. Now this is one version of Moog. There are 2 Moog bosses in the game. This is one of them. This is Moog Diet. Moog Light, if you will. Why can I not... There we go. Oleg, please, help. Alright. Yes, distract him. Distract him! Okay. It's fine, I'll just hang back there, it's fine. It's alright, Oleg, this is on me as well. Now, it's going to require both me and Oleg to work together to kill Moog. The DLC had more bosses than the Dark Souls games. Yeah, it's a full game. I would probably say that the DLC of Elden Ring is... and I've not played all of it, but it feels bigger than Dark Souls 1, without a doubt. Oleg is not going to be able to solo Moog. But, by working together, we should be able to take this bad boy on. The reason I am needed is because double swords will eventually stun him. And that's when we get the stabbing. This fight only works when we work together. Damn it. I can't let Oleg take too much of the aggro. I need to prove to my dad that I can use these swords as well as he can. Do you plan on romancing Oleg in every game? Even if he's not in them, I'll mod him in. I'll bang him in Mass Effect if we need to. Okay, here we go. Go on, Oleg. Show me what you can do. I can always do the bloody slash attack. Bloody slash, of course, uses a little bit of my own FP, which I don't have much of. Damn it. We've got to get him in the middle, surround him. I'm going to kill Moog. I'm gonna kill Moog. This is gonna happen. You know, I've never been one of those people that gets angry at video games. I know a lot of people have that classic angry gamer thing where if you die, you know, you throw the controller, you get annoyed, you get irritated, you have to take a break for a bit. I know that a lot of people like that. I know that's a thing. But I've just never really felt it. I've honestly never felt it. I mean, even when I was a kid, if I died in a game, it was like, okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. It was just endless trying again. I never quite understood the whole if I lose, I'm going to get angry thing. I've got to focus on this now. As soon as he turns his back, that's the time for it. Damn. Basically, what I've got to do is I've got to make sure that Moog's health always lower than Oleg's. We've got to make sure. So this is good. This is really good. We're doing really well right now. But I can't get cocky. I've got to wait until Oleg has got the aggro. And when he's got the aggro, that's when you get a chance to jump in. Because that's a bad idea. There we go. Got him. Father and son. Oleg and Broleg. Smoleg, Smoleg, and Broleg. For 100,000 runes. And whatever's back here. The Erd Tree's favor, +1. And what I need now is another talisman slot. How do I get that? How do I get... Hidden path ahead? Is there? Is there a hidden thing down here? Like, legit, is there? Oh, Golden Godfrey, of course. That was it. Perfectly balanced. Everything goes up to 18. I am level 61, by the way, right now. Absolutely nothing else there. Moog's Shackle is down here too, right? Right. Door's locked for now, though. Okay, go and beat Godfrey. Cool. He's in Liendel Royal Capital. Probably from the Avenue balcony to get to him. There is a hidden path, but you can't access it till we beat the other dude. Okay, cool. Right. Question now is, how do we get to the dude? I want to say it's kind of this way, and then through a bit of a gate. Right, where's the big gate we have to get through? Probably this way. This place is just so big I forget how to navigate it most of the time, to be fair. There's a way. Is it up the dragon? Because it might be up the dragon, from what I remember. Isn't this the path to the... yeah, up the dragon. This is the path to the Erd Tree, isn't it? This game is insane. This as a part of the game. Oh yeah, we've dodged the Omen Killer mask. I don't need the Omen Killer mask. Oleg wouldn't wear it. That's not a very Oleg thing to do. Another rune arc, pointless, don't need them, don't use them. Everything is the path to the Erd Tree ultimately. I suppose that's true. Oh, okay. Let's get past some knights now. Can I just run past you? Yeah, I don't want to fight any of you. Go away, all of you. Aha! Ha ha ha! Little tiny side of grace. Didn't know that was there, did you? Use a rune and I can level up again. Okay, maybe got a bit cocky there, a bit arrogant. This Streamlabs thing on the screen is making my tab freeze. Is it? Right, I'll see if I can get rid of that. Because I don't use that anymore. So I'll see if I can stop that. You could use Godric's Great Rune and have perfectly balanced stats. No. No, I don't need to. Stats are fine as they are. Great Runes are waste of time. Cowards use them. Oh, hello you. I forgot we were doing that.
My utmost for bringing me here.
Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I'm glad I got here. I was mostly bringing Oleg here, to be fair.
You have fought. I have no.
Just time for Dex to go up to 18. Oh yeah. When all those stats get to 20, you're going to see the build come online. Every stat at 20. That's the dream. I know this place. Hey. Ooh, angry bubbles. You wouldn't think that bubbles are some of the most dangerous thing in the game. And yet they are. They really, really are. Let's go this way and see what we can do. Tom, thank you for the bits. That's remarkably kind of you. Hopefully everyone's having a lovely day in the stream. I'm not going to fight that thing there, because that thing is evil and hard to kill. And I don't need to kill it. I actually need to be, I think, somewhere else. Isn't that meant to be aggressive? Why isn't that attacking me? I'm just going to go grab this. Oh, now it sees me. Now it knows what I'm doing. Now it's like, hey, you shouldn't be here. Stop it. This isn't right. God damn. Leave me alone. Just a little guy. Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? Okay. So we'll go this way. And we'll go down that way. God damn. One jump, one kill. Don't know if this is the right way, but I'm committed to going this way. Stole the seed. Stole the magical golden seed. Oh, 2 for 1. Heck yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get when you mess with the tiny Oleg. Oleg, child, do you know who my dad is? Yeah. No, you don't. This place looks nice and safe. This room looks lovely and safe. Nothing bad has ever happened in this room specifically. Oh no! It's Godfrey! Sorry, Godfrey, but it's Oleg. God damn it, we got him halfway down. Halfway down. Josh streaming more often means I have depression less. I'm glad I've got that power. Oleg would have just carried on. Oleg was like, I don't need you. I'm Elden Lord now. This is Rufus after he lost his immortality. You lost because you tried to help. I hate the fact you're right. Okay. The problem is that he attacks so quickly, it's difficult to get a summon off. Right. Go on, Oleg. Show him what you can do. I need to help a little bit. Otherwise, I'm never going to get to the actually stunning him a bit. Because you can stun this guy. It's just tough. There we go. Sit down, Godfrey. Alright, Oleg is all yours, mate. Go for it. Fuck up a little bit. How far do you think we would be without Oleg? I don't think very far at all. We just wouldn't. It wouldn't happen. Talisman. Erdtree's favor +1. Increases equip load. We can now put a helmet on. Oh, we can't do gloves. But we can do a helmet without it being considered a heavy load. This is excellent. What's the deal here? Not far enough for the DLC, so speed running it? Yeah, pretty much. It's a speed run. It's a good speed run so far. Fast. Very, very fast. Remarkably so. So stick around and you'll see how fast we go. Everything is level 18. We are perfect. Runes held. Right. Everything is level 18. We only need 16 more levels until everything's level 20. And then we're good. This is a very whelming speed run. Look, it's great, see? Everything is perfectly balanced, as it should be. Everything is balanced. Where do you get the Golden Vow? That's a thing I think we should get at some point. It's important that we have the Golden Vow. What is... I actually don't think I've been this way before. No. Thought it was like a hidden wall or something. No, guess not. The Golden Vow is Mount Gelmir, near the Volcano Manor. Okay, we can go near Volcano Manor then. We'll go and grab that in a second. Ooh. Where does this button go? You need 25 faith for the Golden Vow, do we? My faith is currently on 18. What increases faith? I want to say Marika's Saw Seal. We could try and get that. This doesn't feel like the right way. Feels like the other way was the right way. You need the Ash of War, which is in Limgrave. Okay. Yeah, Marika's Saw Seal's all the way in the Halig tree. Hello. Can I? Maybe not. Maybe I can't. You can't backstab them. What the heck? That's not allowed. There's a talisman that gives +5 faith. Is there? Okay. Not Marika's Sword Steel. There's a dagger AO of the rider near Godric's castle. Cool. You need Oleg. I do need Oleg. These enemies have infinite poise. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we are here. And we need to go somewhere else. I want to say it's over here. And I think I would be right. You guys alive or you guys dead? Okay. No item over here? I always thought there'd be an item over here. Okay. Guess not. What about up here? Can you show me a cool item? Cool little secret? Aha! Here we go. Oh, is this the way to Horaloo? Yes. Yes, it is. And over in there is effectively the Erd Tree. I know there's an assassin following me, so I'm going to light this grace. going to say, what would Oleg do? He would do that. That's all he'd do. That's how he be, though. And then there's this giant bathtub just here thing. Blessing of the Erd Tree. I don't need that. I don't need that at all. What swords are those? These are the Banished Knight Great Swords, dual-wielded. The double Banished Knight Great Sword. Sup, Horror Lou? No, this isn't Horror Lou. This is Margit, the better version, isn't it? Is it Moog again?
What is thy business?
It's Morgott.
Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania. General Radahn. Praetor Rykard. Luna Princess Rani. Willful traitors, all. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled thy king Morgott, last of all kings.
He's got that more ninja drip going on. Now, I want to summon immediately, but you shouldn't, because that happens. Can't kill me in one hit anymore, can you, mate? Could you not? Okay. I don't think Oleg is going to be able to help us much here. I think we might need Golden Vow. But Golden Vow needs 25 faith, which I can't do. He can kill me in 2 hits. That's not 1 hit, though, is it? It's not quite 1 hit. If I remember correctly, isn't Morgott and then effectively accessing the tree the end of the game? Like, you could count that as the end of the game if you wanted to. We're not going to, but you could. No. Okay, there's more. Oleg, come on, man. I'm really going to need you to pick your pace up here, dude. There we go. God damn it. That was decent. That was decent. Godskin Duo. Oh god, yeah, Oh, where do you find them again? The Godskin Duo. You can summon Melania for this fight. Why would I summon Melania when I can summon Oleg? Farum Azula, that was the one. How'd you get to Farum Azula again? I've been there recently. Do you have to kill this guy to get there? Because I cannot remember the, like, route through the game. Because I'm sure I've got to Farum Azula through a different way. Oh, the Fire Giant, that was it, the mountaintop. And you have to get through Liandel, the royal capital. Could you not delay your attack as well? Because it's very... Swear to God, your attack delay. Very irritating. That's going to be a problem. Oh, I rolled into the sword. I didn't realise that carried on. Swords of Revealing Light. I put my trap card face down, but then Swords of Revealing Light revealed it by turning it all face up. It's raining swords. Hallelujah. It's raining swords. We're going to do this. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I can never remember what Pot of Greed does. That was a... For a popular card, they really should have explained that more, to be honest. We've got him on the ropes now, Oleg. We maybe shouldn't. We should maybe leave him not on the rope. Oh no, he's going to do that Scarlet Rot thing now, isn't he? Oh. Oleg is surviving, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't say he's thriving at the minute, but my God, the dude is a survivor. Oleg is living still. Last hit's yours, Oleg. Might actually genuinely be. Oleg killed Morgott. And then the main character teleports away, and all you are left with is me. No. Can I? No, I can't. I can't do anything magical or special. Oleg is carrying me, and we're cosplaying him. I'm trying to gather some glory by connection, you know? We could just... Oh, okay. Maybe we can't just sit on the chair. We could pop into the old Erd tree, though. See what's going on. Oleg cares not for cutscenes. None may enter the Erd tree, for the wall of thorns is impenetrable. Maybe I should level up a little bit. Maybe the girl that I've been helping should be like, "Yo, you want to go to the mountaintops of giants?" And I'll be like, "Hell yeah."
Old friend, allow me. You are unable to prevent it by the thorns.
So there's a couple of ways we can get into the Erd tree. Easiest one, just set fire to it. I'm on board. I am on board. Elden, Oleg, and Squire Josh. Yeah. Thank you for giving me the rolled medallion. I appreciate that.
Let my hand share them with me. Your thought.
We can get the top all to 19. And let's be real, I'm not going to use the Remembrance of the Omen King for anything. So let's grab some runes from it. 30,000 runes. Let's level up. One level. That was it. Cool. Everything is balanced. Now, how do we get to the other place? Oh, we can go... that's it. We go through, then we take the roll, and then we go up there. I see where we're going now. When do I get invaded? At the Table of Lost Grace. Oh, not yet, apparently. Not yet. Okay, let's go through the Liendel capital. That involves going pretty much, like, around there. Should be able to jump down from here, to be fair. I need to get the other half of the Haligtree medallion, don't I? Because there's two halves of the secret medallion. Medallion of Dectus, or whatever it's called. Right. Yeah, I can cheese my way down from here. I don't need to go down there properly, I can do this cheesy. Right, get ready for some serious cheesing. Cheese mode. Engaged. This is not the way you're meant to go to get there, but it works, so it's fine. We just need to go through these big doors at the end of the road. A big door over there. Not that one, I don't think. It might be that one. Yeah, northeast. Yes. Is it this door we need? Or is it the other one? Does this speedrun include the DLC? It might do. It might be this. Hello, imp. I admire you for being here. Well done. Good job. Cool. Then we go up there, then we go through the place. That is a beastman of Faramazula. Sometimes they drop their weapon. It's this one. You don't see Garrus anywhere. Reaper's one. Sorry. It happens sometimes. Reaper's got him. Now, we don't need to fight anything here. But there is a small chance, this often happens, when you get onto this lift, that an enemy will follow you. You are, of course, safe while animation locked. Oh, perfectly safe. Did it. I'd say for 2 days we've made pretty good progress. I have not played Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters. I am aware of the game. It's on my list of games to play at some point, but I have not yet played it myself. This is a lovely part of the game. This is really nice. Dean, you have ascended to VIP. I will sort that out for you as soon as the stream is finished. Imagine being this guard. You've just watched someone slaughter your boss, and you're like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out my sword and take him on. I'm going to throw some powder at him. That'll work. That surprisingly almost did work. Like, I admire that guy. Someone make a note of that man's bravery. He knew what he was doing. Can I cannot. I cannot horse. You, however, can. Ha! Ha! The weakness of the horse. The sword. The natural enemy of a horse. What the hell? What? Where did you come from, big angry bowman? Oh god, you're a magic bowman, of course you are. Yes, get your stupid bow out. That gives me a chance to hit you. Stupid bow. No one even likes you. Sit down. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, let's go and use the grand lift of, I want to say rolled. No, come back here. Come back here, ball. No. Yes. What? No, what? The hell was that? Transformed into a massive thing. You best give me something good. Oh, nice. Smithing stone. Cool. I didn't realize that that was going to do that. That was quite scary. Now, this is the Lift of the Giants. There are 2 medallions that you can use to access either the mountaintop of the Giants or the consecrated snowfield, which is the secret path to the Halig tree. I have one of the medallions. I don't have the other one. so let's use this to access the first place. But then I've got to go and get the other one. It's not often we raid another stream. I'm asking again. I'll ask if I can. Can't guarantee it though. Who do you want to raid? Because I might still be playing for a while, to be fair. Ha 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 ha, there we go. There we go. Gotcha. Ashens, yeah, we could raid Ashens, that seems fine. Ashens is it's a good lab, we like Ashens. 29,000 runes needed to level up. And if I pop both of these, I might have enough. Don't you lose the Rani quest if you don't do it? Probably, don't care. Rani's a big girl. Take care of herself. Oh, thank God the intelligence is now 19. I was beginning to worry. Let's keep going. I am putting in time tonight, it's true. Gamersup's powering that grind. Gamersup's and bottles of water from Costco. What a great combination. Okay. This is one of my least favorite bits of the game because it is hard to get through. Overall, what boss do I enjoy the most? I actually like killing the Godskin duo. I know that people hate them as a boss, but I think the Godskin duo is a decent little boss. And I'm looking forward to getting to them. Double jump coming in clutch here. Do you think these people are tiny, or do you think we are a giant? There's a cool skull up here. Check that out. It's like a badass skull. There's an item in the mouth if you can get in. There we go. There's another item in the eyes, but we don't need that yet. Now, there is an enemy guarding the actual lift that we need to get to. It is a big black gargoyle. It is not easy to kill, and chances are we're not going to kill it. But Oleg might. Now, I'm going to be real. I should not try and take this on. Simply because there's a site of grace up there. Go on, Oleg. And if I could get to the site of grace before I die, that would be great. Should ask for overtime from Gamersup's. I'm wearing the t-shirts because I like them, legitimately. They're nice t-shirts, and the drink tastes good. That's why I don't mind being sponsored by it. I've been very specific with who I will let me sponsor. Who I will let sponsor me for things. I mean, I've had a lot of companies come to me and I've turned a lot of companies down. Oleg, unfortunately, isn't really designed to take on the Black Blade Kindred. It was 10% off, but I got it. I put the wrong thing in the title. That was my fault. Right, Grand Lift of Rolled. Here we go. Hold up the special medallion and we get to watch a really cool cutscene. While this cutscene is going on, I'll take the chance to remind you that if you're in Nottingham on Saturday, I'll be at the pre-release of the Magic the Gathering set Bloomborough at 5 PM at the Dice Cup. You should come down and say hi. Or you should buy Magic the Gathering cards. There you go. Wizards, you happy now? Bloomborough legit looks good. And up we go. Magical Elden Uppies. Is this a better cutscene than the bouncer? No, that game had perfect cutscenes. Nothing will ever beat the bouncer. Bend the statue's turn and gingerly touch tips. After doing that, welcome to the mountaintop of the giants. An absolutely goddamn terrible place. No one likes this place. It's just utterly huge. Any cards in particular I'm hoping to pull? I like the simple card Fell. Because it's just one generic, one black, sorcery speed, destroy target creature. It's basically a slightly worse Doomblade. But I'll take a slightly worse Doomblade, since Doomblade's still a really good card. And it just says destroy target creature. Not non-black creature, just destroy target creature. That's good. It's a good draft pick. If you're drafting, that's the card you want to take as many times as you possibly can. Hey, it's the dude! I love the dude! I remember you! Yeah, you helped me. Oh. Okay, cool. Maybe not the same. Not the same guy. Yeah, he's like, oh mate, what you doing? You gonna do difficult stuff? Descend into the Erd tree and burn the tree. Sounds great. Okay, he wants chaos to take the world, burn the tree. Can do. I don't even need to be told why. I'm just on board with that plan immediately. Okay, where are we going? New map has been found. Fantastic. Can we get the next bell bearing? Or... yeah, we should get the next bell bearing. What's the next bell bearing? Miner's bell bearing, like 3 or something. Am I doing the Flames of Frenzy route? Probably. Let's just do that. The next bell bearing is at the Grace. Do you mean the Grace where I am right now? Zamor Ruins Underground. Is it? Because, I mean, that's the Zamor Ruins. It's here. Hang on, isn't the next bell bearing in one of the... there's a thing, one of those little beetles in a tree. You have to slap it out the tree. That floor looks suspicious. I don't trust it. Oh, okay. I trust it fine now. It's a good, honest, genuine floor. There's got to be a way down here. Oh, hello, you. Sorry, I was just slapping your floor. Is there a way down here somewhere? Is there a special down place? Is it invisible, this one? Because there is genuinely one of them that has an invisible downward bit. It's not this one that's invisible. Okay. So we're in the Zamor Ruins. Need to find the stairs down. There they are. Leap in, run down. This should get us the next bell bearing. Cool. Smithing Stone Miners Bell Bearing 3. That is a good thing. Because that means we can go and give it to the Twin Husks and buy even more smithing stones and level these swords up even more. Oh, it's a good day. I do need to go and grind some souls in a second, though. But for now, it's a good day. Yo. Can I equip gloves? No, I can't. Still can't do that. That's a shame. Alright, Twin Maiden Husks. Let me give you some balls. And let me purchase some stuff. No. So my swords are 14 and 13. So we need smithing stone 5s and 6s. 5, so I can afford one of them. I guess it's time to go farming for some runes. Probably kill the big bird. You guys whelmed yet? Has today been a whelming stream for you? I hope it has. I really do. If it hasn't been a whelming stream, I need to really work on some stuff. Okay, so remember that when I put this on, I suddenly lose the ability to roll normally. Should probably try and kill the bird in a minute as well. Got to take off the helmet, stick on the bow. Oh, nice. A black bow. Nice. Okay, cool. We'll take that instead. Is it special? No, I'll go with that. Longbow's good. There you are. We'll kill the bird. We'll get some runes. We'll do a little bit of farming. Is it pre-release or sealed? It is a sealed deck where you get something like 6 packs. Come on, I've hit you. You should be running at me. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's one of those releases where you get 6 packs and have to build a 40-card deck out of it. Or the pre-release pack for it. So I'm looking forward to it, because I like sealed. I think playing Magic the Gathering sealed is one of the best ways to get better at the game. Because it teaches you deck building composition, it teaches you synergy, to look for lines, to look for your mana curve. I really do think it's one of the best ways to get better. Deck creation. Deck creation. My streamer is lying to me. He told me this would be a world record. I said it would be an attempt at a world record. I didn't say it'd be a good attempt. Just an attempt. Wrong button. Perfect. It would be an attempt. So you should be whelmed. But no, the best way to get better at Magic the Gathering, without a doubt, is deck building. You do something that involves deck building, and you're going to get way better. Just straight away. Now I can't fight anything else until that guard has decided what he's doing. Ideally not being a spiky ball. So a spiky ball is a problem. Like that guard just there. They're the only dangerous things. And once you've got rid of them, everything else, it's pretty smooth sailing, to be honest. Oh god, I've equipped the wrong weapon. Okay. I would like us to not talk about what just happened. I got my souls back though, so that's good. That's good. Smooth sailing indeed. I didn't say for who. Gotcha. Smooth sailing for the enemy. Oleg's having a great time in his Pokeball. Believe me, once we get him back out the Pokeball, that's when he starts to really show who he is. What he can do. Just got to take care of the guards first. Thankfully, you can stun the guards out of their attack. It's only going to be a very small amount of grinding before we stop, level up the swords, and then call it a night. Because we've made a lot of progress today. Like a lot of progress, we really have. We've become Oleg. I think we've become who we were always, in a way, meant to be. I understand now that this is who I was meant to be from the very start. This is always who Thrusty Cheese was born to be. Didn't see the stick. Did not see the stick. Don't emote. That doesn't make you good. It doesn't. Nope. Born to be dead. Yeah, it's not very Oleg of you. That's true. I need to just very, very carefully take these guys all down before they do that. I cannot die. There's like 100,000 souls. Okay, I do not want to lose 100,000. I know that I could probably get it back pretty quickly, but it's the principle of the thing. Let's just grab it and then leave. Okay. This is going to be a good few levels, I think. Or at least level up the weapons. It's going to be a good level up of the sword. That's fine. That's fine. We died near a site of grace. We can pick it up. Pick it up. This is actually yeah, thank you. This is a pro speedrunner strat. You actually level up the enemies by dying to them. It's a holdover design from Dark Souls 2. And then you farm them, and then you get more runes. Don't question me. Right. That should be more than enough to purchase everything we need to level up. And now we go and buy the things, level the swords up. I mean, right now the swords are doing cold damage. We could always change them to do extra bleed damage, or indeed just lightning damage. I kind of want to make them lightning swords, because that reminds me of Dark Souls 1. Remember the base cannon? The giant dad build from Dark Souls 1. Good times. Good times. Got 4 of these already, so 16 should be fine. And then 24 of these. Remember the giant dad build? Or rings you got. Remember that one? That was a great one. The base cannon. The electric Zweihander with the giant dad mask. Was it the base cannon with chaos infusion? That was it. Man, there was some good times back there. Grandpa is remembering the old times. I am. Smithing stone 7s. They're both at 18 now. Both at 18. That one's adding bleed. That one's adding frost. And they're both goddamn good at what they do. Right, so the next thing is Oleg's pretty much maxed out. As far as levels go, we've got 60,000 runes. We could level up once or twice. This is the base game. We'll be getting to the DLC eventually. Everything is level 19. 8 more levels, taking us to level 81, will put everything on 20, which is kind of where we need to be. That's when the build really comes alive. Are you taking the build into the DLC? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But for now, we need to head over to the mountaintop of the giants to get effectively the next bell bearing and level up these swords all the way. And that is the first thing we will be doing next Sunday. Because next Saturday I will not be streaming. I will be in Nottingham at the Dice Cup Cafe playing Magic the Gathering for the Bloomborough pre-release at 5 PM. You can see all that kind of stuff on my Twitter and things like that. Because, you know, Twitter. Is Ashens still streaming? If he is, we'll head a raid over there. You guys know the comedian Ashens? You should know Ashens. He's the guy that has the, like, brown sofa in the background and then reviews old toys. Let me just double check the exact name. He reviews a lot of old toys. He's very funny. And he will be at the Timeless Gaming Convention, I believe, which is in Manchester in August, which is what Dave wants me to talk about. Don't worry. We'll talk about that. Let's just say, you sound just like him. Thank you. Every British person sounds exactly the same. Like, exactly the same. There are no accents at all. Let me just double check to make sure it's just Ashens. A-S-H-E-N-S. Yes, it is. Cool. Yeah, let's pop over and say hi. Because he will not be expecting this many people to pop over and say hi. I think it could be quite funny. Just to, you know, to see what he does.
Between my childhood and college, I can't tell you how many times I've burnt my tongue eating an over-microwave bowl of Chef Boyardee pasta. But after years of only trying the stuff in the can, today I am making the real Chef Boyardee's recipe for spaghetti alla Boyardee.
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee. Perhaps you have seen my picture on Chef Boyardee products at your grocer's.
That is Chef Hector Boyardee, the real man behind the Chef Boyardee brand. And before he got into the canned pasta game, he was making spaghetti dinners for the good people of Cleveland, Ohio. And it was these spaghetti dinners that really put him on the map. And after he started his famous brand, he put out a cookbook in the late 1930s. Famous Italian Dishes by Chef Hector Boyardee, through courtesy of Stop & Shop. I think he's playing a little fast and loose with the phrase Italian dishes, as there are recipes for macaroni tamale loaf, chili con carne, and Mexican pancakes. But I suppose what made them Italian was that he incorporated his brand of Chef Boyardee Italian sauce in all of them. Now, figuring out exactly what his original spaghetti dinners tasted like is probably not really realistic at this point. But we can get an idea using his recipe for spaghetti alla Boyardee. But while the recipe tells you how to make the spaghetti, when it comes to the sauce, the real essence of the dish, he points you to use 1 7-ounce tin Chef Boyardee Italian-style sauce. Not super helpful because you can't actually get that sauce anymore. But there is a light description of that sauce in the cookbook. It says it's a combination of tomatoes, government-inspected beef, fresh vegetables, and mushrooms. Not really a recipe that we can follow. But some years back, his great niece, Anna Boyardee, put out a collection of recipes from her family, and one of those recipes was called Uncle Hector's tomato sauce. So I think that that's what we should probably use. So between the 1930s cookbook and her family's recipe, I think we are pretty much ready to make the famous spaghetti alla Boyardee, for which you will need 2 pounds or 1 kilogram of peeled tomatoes. Now you can use fresh tomatoes if they are in season. The thing is, they're not really in season right now where I live, and they would have really not been in season most of the year when Chef Boyardee was cooking, so he used canned tomatoes quite often, so that's what I'm using. 6 tablespoons or 90 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil, 1 cup of diced onion, a half cup of diced carrot, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon fresh pepper, 5 medium basil leaves sliced into strips, 1 pound or a half kilogram of lean ground beef, and a half cup of sliced mushrooms. Now you'll notice that this recipe has no garlic, which I thought was kind of odd, but it turns out the area of northern Italy where Chef Boyardee was born, well, they don't use garlic in their tomato sauce, so neither did he, at least at first. That said, if a clove of garlic happened to fall into your sauce, I won't tell anyone. So the first thing that we need to do is to make our sauce from the tomatoes. So chop them into small pieces and then put them with all the juice into either a food mill or a conical sieve. The idea is to mash them up and get all of the pulp and juice to separate from the seeds. If you do use a conical sieve, you'll want to get a pestle, a wooden pestle, because one, it's a lot easier, and two, if you don't have yours laying around and you decide to use a spatula, you might have to press so hard that you'll break the spatula, like I did. But once the tomatoes are sauced, heat the oil in a deep saucepan and add the chopped onion and sprinkle with about half of the salt. Then let them cook over a medium heat for about 3 minutes, and make sure the heat isn't so high that it burns the onions. Then add in the carrots and let this all cook for another 5 or 6 minutes or until the onions are soft and translucent. Then add in the meat, breaking it up into small bits, and sprinkle the rest of the salt and pepper over the meat and cook for 10 to 12 minutes or until it's no longer pink. Then comes the tomato sauce you made and the mushrooms, and stir it all together, and then raise the heat a bit so it comes to a boil. Let it boil for just a few seconds and then reduce the heat to a simmer, and then set the lid onto the pot, leaving it slightly ajar, and let it simmer for about 40 minutes. It'll start to thicken up, and it'll also just become wonderfully aromatic during that time. After 40 minutes, add in your sliced basil, stir it in, return the lid, and let it cook for another 5 minutes. So that is what Chef Boyardee called his Italian-style sauce. And before we add it to some spaghetti, let's see just how that sauce made a young Chef Boyardee the most famous Italian in America. So I first learned that Chef Boyardee was not only a real person, but was from Cleveland by watching 30 Rock. See, there was an episode where Liz Lemon was fed up with the work and stress of New York City, so she decides to take an impromptu trip to Cleveland, or as Jack says, flee to the Cleve. And when she gets there, there's a whole song about how wonderful Cleveland is, and it includes the lyric, "Chef Boyardee was born here, you know." Well, it turns out I do know that that is actually not true, because Ettore Boiardi was actually born in Borgonova, Italy, outside of Piacenza in 1897. He was the middle of 3 brothers, all of whom would eventually work in the restaurant industry. But for Ettore, that work started when he was around 11 at the local restaurant La Croce Bianca, or the White Cross. Now, at such a young age, he was probably the one squashing tomatoes and cleaning up, but it did help him get his foot into the door of the restaurant industry. And according to his family, in the next few years, he left Piacenza and ended up working at some fancy restaurants in Paris and London. And then at the age of 16, he boarded the ship La Lorraine from France on his way to America. And according to records at Ellis Island, he arrived on May 9th, 1914, and he was going to New York City to join his brother Paolo. Now, usually I don't look up ships' manifests to corroborate details like when young Ettore would arrive in New York, but I did for this one because basically for the next 10 years of his life, everything is kind of suspect. There are a lot of versions of what goes on. Now, I'm not saying that anything was made up, but I'm not saying that anything wasn't either. Even his family's own account of his life has a lot of holes in it, and so it's kind of difficult to tell what actually happened, and I'll explain as we go. So young Ettore arrives in New York in 1914 to meet up with his brother Paolo, who had changed his name to Paul by that time, who was working in restaurants he'd come over some years before. He was working as a waiter at the Persian Room at the Plaza Hotel. Very swanky, and according to most versions, he was able to then get young Ettore, who started to go by Hector, he was able to get him a job in the kitchens. And some years later, when Mario came over from Italy, the youngest brother, he got him a job there as well. So all 3 Boiardi boys are working at the Plaza, and this is where the story starts to show its cracks. Some versions of the story say that after just a year or so, young Hector Boiardi became the head chef at the Plaza Hotel. And is it impossible for a young teenager from Italy to become the head chef at one of the most prestigious hotels in the world? No, it's not impossible, but there's no reason to think that this actually happened. There are no records that I could find that corroborate this. So who knows? His family actually tell a different story, saying that he left the Plaza fairly early on to become the head chef at an Italian restaurant called Barbetta, which was then and still is on 46th Street. So maybe that's true. Again, I couldn't find any records to confirm or deny it, but it makes a little bit more sense. Where things really start to fall apart is when he cooked for the president. See, according to most stories that you'll find online, at the age of just 17, he was headhunted from the plaza to go to work at the exclusive Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia. And there they put him in charge of catering their top events. And one of those events was the wedding reception for then President Woodrow Wilson. And this is the story that you find most everywhere, including on the official Chef Boyardee website. The only issue is that the president didn't get married there. See, Woodrow Wilson's first wife, Ellen, died while he was in office in 1914, and the following December, 1915, he remarried, this time to Edith Galt. So there was a wedding at that time, but it was in Washington, D.C., about 6 hours away from the hotel, and they kept it very small and very quiet, partially because it had only been a year since his first wife had died, and partially because there were rumors floating around that she and the president had the first wife murdered. It's not true, but still, they didn't want any extra publicity, so very, very small affair. But regardless of the size of the wedding, it did not take place at the Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia, though the president and his first wife, who was not murdered, wink wink, had actually visited that resort a year earlier, but it was at Easter of 1914, which was before Boyardee even got to the country. Slightly more plausible is the idea that Chef Boyardee organized a meal that the president held honoring troops returning from World War I. But again, the timeline doesn't really add up. That would have been some years later, and there doesn't seem to be any record of this happening, so maybe we just chalk it up to the chef's colorful origin story and leave it there. What is for certain is that at some point, Hector did leave the plaza and around 1917 arrived in Cleveland, Ohio to work as the head chef at the Hotel Winton. Then in 1924, he and his wife Helen, who he had met in Cleveland, decided to lean into the chef's Italian roots and open their own restaurant, Il Giardino d'Italia, the Garden of Italy. And he opened it in an area called not Little Italy, but Big Italy. And very quickly, their restaurant attracted not only other Italian immigrants, but those for whom Italian cuisine was something wholly new. See, things like pizza and lasagna were fairly new in the US, and were found mostly in big cities that had little or big Italies. And spaghetti with meat sauce, well, that was a bona fide treat in Cleveland, and that is what made Chef Boyardee famous. People would come into the restaurant, try it, enjoy it so much that they would ask for an extra portion to take home. So he would wash out old milk bottles and fill it with his sauce, then send that and some uncooked spaghetti home with the people, along with instructions on how to make the meal. And those instructions are basically the instructions that you find in the 1930s cookbook that we're cooking from today. Well, the story goes that one night in 1927, Maurice and Ava Weiner, who are a couple who own some local grocery stores, come in and enjoy it so much that they ask Chef Hector if they can sell it in their store. The chef agreed, but very quickly realized that just he and his wife making this sauce in their restaurant, it wasn't enough to keep up with demand. So the next year, in 1928, with the help of his brother Mario, they established the Chef Boyardee Food Company, and they opened up a little factory in Cleveland to make the sauce. They sold 3 sauces: Italian-style spaghetti sauce with meat, a meatless mushroom sauce, and a Naples-style spaghetti sauce that had a bit of spice. And they marketed them as 3 delightful flavors, used them alternately for a varied menu. They were an absolute hit, and before long they were being sold in stores all over the Midwest. The only issue was that the customers and the people who were actually selling the sauce, who worked for the chef, none of them could pronounce his name right. So he started spelling it out phonetically, Boyardee. And unfortunately, they didn't specify where the accent was, so Chef Boyardee quickly became Chef Boyardee. Now, it wasn't just sauce that they were selling, but an entire meal. Along with the can of tomato sauce, you got a box of dried spaghetti and a little canister of grated Parmesan cheese. It could be prepared in only 12 minutes and feed a family of 3 or 4 for only 29 cents. A perfect meal for a country which had just been plunged into the Great Depression. The product sold like gangbusters, and by the late 1930s they had outgrown the Cleveland factory, and so all 3 brothers got together and moved to Milton, Pennsylvania, where they opened a new factory where they could grow their own mushrooms, and they even put out ads for local farmers to switch to tomato production. The only ingredient that they did still import was the Parmesan cheese, which they had imported from Italy, and for much of the mid-20th century, they were the #1 importer of Parmesan to the US. Now, business was going swell, and they sold nationwide, but everything changed when the US entered World War II. See, the government was not equipped to provide rations to all of the soldiers going overseas, so much of the work was contracted out to companies like Hershey, Heinz, General Mills, and Pillsbury, and of course any company who was making canned foods. That meant Chef Boyardee was going to war. Almost overnight, production shifted to make rations, and they quickly became one of the top suppliers of product for C and K rations, with dishes like meatballs and spaghetti, Vienna sausage, beef stew, and chili con carne. They even provided rations for the Soviets fighting on the Eastern Front. And to meet demand, they had to hire a lot more employees, so they became the #1 employer in the area. And supposedly, they were given medals from both the US and the Soviet government for their work in supplying the troops with food. Of course, all of the stories have different medals being won, so I'm not entirely sure what it is, but suffice to say, their efforts were appreciated. Unfortunately, with the end of World War II, also came the end of that military contract, and so all of those new employees would have to be laid off. But what's cool is instead of doing this, the Boyardee brothers decided to sell to a much larger company in order to keep everyone employed. American Home Products took over production, but Chef Hector Boyardee himself did stay on as a consultant and the face of the brand, which was great because in 1953, he got on TV.
Hello, may I come in? Chef Boyardee's products are at Best Grocers.
Ask for Chef Boyardee's spaghetti dinner. Only about 15 cents a serving.
Over the next decades, Boyardee's face was everywhere, and his meals became the #1 selling Italian food in the country. Meals like his famous spaghetti, but also ravioli and pizza, though I'm curious exactly how it tasted because it didn't have melted mozzarella, and it was really just his sauce on crust with some Parmesan cheese grated on top. It was the 50s, and food was kind of weird, so they were lucky to have any pizza at all. Now, soon after this, they added what I think is the best addition to the brand, and that is beefaroni. It was always my favorite growing up. Now, eventually, in 1978, Chef Hector Boyardee stepped away from the company, and he did pass away in 1985. Since his passing, the brand has changed hands a few times, and in doing so, they've changed the recipe of the sauce so it doesn't taste the same as when I was a kid. And it's not just because my palate has matured, it really does not taste the same. In fact, some years back, they released cans of what they called throwback recipes, which went back to the older recipe. But unfortunately, I haven't seen that around in years, so without being able to get my hands on some of Chef Hector's original Chef Boyardee sauce, I guess I'm going to just have to put the whole spaghetti dinner together myself. So the chef's 1930s recipe says to bring a gallon of water to a boil, then add 2 tablespoons of salt and 8 ounces of dried spaghetti. And he says to cook the spaghetti for 12 minutes, stirring frequently. Once cooked, strain it, return it to the pot, then add 2 tablespoons of butter and 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. Dish the spaghetti up with the sauce on top and sprinkle with more of his grated cheese, and here we are. Spaghetti alla Boyardee, the original spaghetti dinner. We'll give it a taste. It's phenomenal. I knew it would be because it's made the whole house just smell wonderful. But it's even better. The creaminess that you get from like the butter and cheese actually on the spaghetti, really like that. It is a relatively simple sauce. There is so much flavor coming out. What I really like, so you get a lot of the herb, like the basil, but you also get a sweetness, and there's no sugar added into this. And a lot of tomato sauces now add sugar, but if you cook it long enough with good tomatoes, even if they're canned, the sweetness comes from that. So you don't need to add sugar. This is really fantastic. I will be eating this entire thing, and I'm going to be making this again. This is actually something I would make like just because it's a Thursday night. So go ahead, make this. It's not difficult. I'll make sure to put the recipe up on the Tasting History website, tastinghistory.com. So
Okay, I'm probably gonna stop here after symmetry's done. Looks like it's done already. Been live for 3 hours, 40 minutes. So, it's like 4-ish hours of work today. Not a whole lot. It is the weekend though. We'll stream more tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye bye.